Welcome to If You Don't Love It, You a Liar. My name is Seychel. Regular baddest bitch in the whole fucking world. Everyone's wannabe future misses. And I get it. Who are you guys?
Who are we?
I'm E. I have no
You have nothing to say? You have nothing to say?
Yeah, I never have anything to say. Okay. Very typical.
Okay.
You'll get to know me. It don't take long.
All right.
I'm Jos, sarcastic asshole, resident depressee, and here for a good time, not a long time.
Resident depressee is so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
Why is it falling over?
There's a
Oh, bitch! No! You said fucking bug, and I thought it was a fucking spider, not a little fucking
We
gnat.
already saw a spider before.
Holy shit!
Spiders, don't kill the spiders.
No,
I'm killing that bitch.
Spiders.
I'm killing the bitch.
I will grab it with my bare hands.
You realize the one time I didn't kill a spider, I literally got bit by it and was
Just tell me.
With
I
ice
will
on my
take it
arm
out
because
of
my
the
whole
vicinity.
arm was swollen. And they gotta go.
No, we don't kill spiders.
I tried.
Just tell me, and I will
almost
take it
died.
out.
To you.
Yes.
They
yes,
try to
tell
kill
me.
us.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna start off with our always Aggie.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So my issue is with people that exit places and then stand in the doorway to figure out where they want to go. So it's kind of like, let's say you're getting off a train and they're like, well, which way is the exit? But instead of like walking off and moving to the side, they're just on some, where should I go?
That.
And you're literally like panicking because you're like, if they don't move, like I actually have to drop kick them because I have to get off of this train. So like, it's very much giving like, I'm not aware of my surroundings. I don't actually care about other people.
Right.
Like it tells me so much more about you than you just moving to the side would, just benefit you. Like, just be a better person.
Yes.
I feel like only bad people do that, and it happens often. And it actually makes me want to
I don't know if they're bad people.
They're
but
bad
just
people.
Very,
They're selfish.
Like, self-aware.
They don't care what you
which
have
maybe is
going
bad.
on. They don't care.
They're dummies.
Yeah, and that's just really... that's what
Especially
it is.
in New York City, where we live. Move. Just get out of the way. Find yourself a little corner. Put your back against the wall if you're in the subway because you may fall into the tracks.
I don't understand
Just
why
find yourself a little corner,
there.
figure out where you need to go, and then move on from there.
That's how I feel about the people when you was in the airport, when people walking through the airport, and the walking, what's that?
The walking escalator.
The walking
thing.
escalator. When there's
I hate
clearly
that
a side
thing.
to walking, there's clearly a side, and I don't care
There's,
if it's
like,
giving
clearly a
80.
sign.
I don't care if it's giving 3 years old.
Move.
Heavy on the pardon. Because I'm behind you,
Yeah,
and
why
I need to get
in
through.
the middle
me.
of the thing? Yes.
Excuse me. Or when I get on the train, move to the center of the car, please.
Yeah, or like a
Enough.
or like a bicyclist on
Enough.
your left.
Or on the bus.
Sir,
move to the
please
back.
pull that
Why are you
in.
crowding in the front?
Sir, please take your book bag off. Like, let's be considerate. Everybody
Yes.
wants this consideration, and nobody's
Nobody's
giving
willing to
it.
give the consideration.
No one is giving it.
Everybody wants to do the consideration job besides the people that are meant to provide
Literally,
the
to
consideration
literally
job.
get paid for it. Have a pension. Be considerate. Like, it really gets me tight. That's my always Aggie.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Man.
Do you want to go next?
I'll go next. Yes, my always Aggie this week was actually imparted to me because I have a hard time feeling Aggie. But it's a good one, and I do feel this very often. It is when you are at a restaurant, out to eat, and you feel pressure to order, and nobody's giving you the time to look through the menu, decide what you want, see what your taste buds are feeling. I hate feeling that pressure, like, are you ready?
Order.
Hey, do you need more time? Yes, I will let you know when I'm ready to order. I will give you the look. I will either close the menu. If it's an open menu, I will turn it around. I'll do whatever. I'll pick up my phone. If I'm actively looking at the menu, don't come over to me and be like, are you ready to go? No, I'll let you know when I'm fucking ready. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
him.
have to be honest. I don't mind an eager waiter. When they continuously come up, I'm like, continue to come up in 60-second intervals because I'm trying to get food on the table. So I don't mind it.
I hear that. I get it.
Because, once they disappear, they
I'm
disappear.
ready
Right,
and
they
I've given you my
disappear.
order, be ready. But if I'm looking at the menu, if you see we're hanging out, we're chatting, we're not really in a rush.
Right, you don't need to be there.
I think what I'm getting at is know your audience, know your people, know who you're serving, feel out the vibe. If you feel that we're ready to go, we're on it, come back, be active. If you see we're hanging out, we're having drinks, we're not really in a rush, take your time. Let me look at the menu. Maybe I'll order more. Maybe I'll spend more money. If you're rushing me, if I feel like you want me out of here,
I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm getting out.
You know the type of waiter I hate? I hate the motherfucker that's on some, like I had a waiter recently at Brooklyn Chop House, and he pulls up and he's like, "Kapikikani." Like, what can I get you? What can I get you? And we're on some because, he didn't want to pull out the motherfucking, the notepad. He didn't want to pull out the notepad. He was on some, I'm ready for you to tell me. And we were like, all right, land shots, spaghetti with the meatballs, the clam chowder, the mussels wrapped in the spaghetti, the side of the bacon. But then he kept asking after, because then he was repeating it, but then he was missing the aspects, the prime aspects of the order.
That would give me a
So it was giving Emilio Chipperco Connie the fucking notepad.
Write it down and don't get it wrong.
Literally write it down and don't get it wrong again, please.
Because there's no point while you're sitting there, while you're fucking sitting there like fucking...
Like trying to tell me what I wanted.
Just
I'm telling you missing things. That would
the
get me
wizardly mind of fucking Brooklyn Chop House. But meanwhile, we said lamb chops and you can't even remember the lamb chops. You added in extras.
Yeah,
we didn't order the red velvet.
It's more impressive if you write it down and get everything right.
Right.
We're not impressed if you can remember the order. No, that gives us anxiety.
KJ said, it's so true, because I watch it while I'm editing. KJ said, I love how Say looks into everyone's souls when she's listening to what made them Aggie. I'd be like,
as she should. Yes.
Like, you really feel that way?
Like, I just want to know what makes you Aggie.
She just wants to make sure that it would also make
that
her
we are
Aggie.
AF.
Yeah.
It's authentic. So that's how y'all know we real out over here. We real. We are.
I want to know what makes my sisters Aggie.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, well, get ready for this one, you guys.
Okay.
So I went to the nail salon. And I hate the nail salon. I get UV light content with a gel color because it lasts me a month. It never breaks. It never chips. It just outgrows. So I'm able to do it once a month, and that's fine. That's the most amount of fucking time I am willing to spend at the nail salon.
On nails.
That is just it. I don't want to be there with y'all hoes, and don't
at all.
So I go, and I usually go to this girl because I like to do sometimes, most of the times these days, I like to do a nice
sometimes
little.
Most of the time.
These days. I like to do a little 3D chrome design. So there's one girl at the salon that I know she does it for me. She be looking at me like I'm crazy because she's like, everyone in Staten Island want a French or they want a red or they want Funny Bunny, but this whole wants a chrome design.
From Staten Island.
And that's a T. So I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna be like, this set costs $150. So I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. Okay. So I'm ready, whatever. And she goes, no, somebody else is gonna do you. And I'm like, and I look at her and I look
panic ensues.
And I said, what do you mean? Yeah, I said,
what do you mean?
And she was like, no, like she knows what to do. And I'm like, no, like, I want the 3D chrome design.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she said she knows how to do it. And I looked at her again and I said, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, lit. I give everybody the opportunity to
Here we go.
But good luck proving yourself to me. It's damn near impossible. Prove your worthiness if you'd like to. Whatever.
Hold on. Don't even give them that. Can you send a nice little nail flick emoji if you've been in a situation where you really want to go off on your nail tech, but there ain't really much you could do at that moment?
Why? Why can't you do anything?
Because you have to have a reason. And there's no reason, but you already know it's skeptical because they're already trying to sub in.
No, this is why I don't go to nail salons, because I would immediately be like, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I said, etc., etc.
Well,
guys, that's what I did this time. If you will please let me finish.
Oh, sorry,
we're trying to get our likes. Look.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Guys, can you kind of spam that? Because the more that you spam comments, and our live studio audience isn't going on their TikToks to watch, so it has me judging. I'm judging. That's crazy. Please go on your TikToks and please send the emojis and like. Imagine! Audacity! The call out. Anyways.
I don't have TikTok on my phone.
TikTok, Barbie and Boogery, Hey,
Send it out.
it'll
Just
come
send
up
it
when you
out.
put Barbie.
Send it.
Send it to who?
To Gab.
Oh,
And to Tom.
I'm getting pressed, but
It came up.
I'm getting the likes.
it came up,
I need to lean in for a second.
and knew it would, doll.
And now.
So yeah, thank you so much. Just spam that shit, y'all, because the more that you spam, the more that you comment, the more that it pushes it out to the For You. And we have a really fun topic today. I really think you guys would enjoy it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one.
So anyways, so yeah, I'm there. So I'm like, I bet, like, whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is what I want. I'm like, what I want is I want a hot pink, slightly magenta type orb. I'm not fucking around. I want the fucking
Slightly magenta.
the slightly
Slightly
magenta orb in the middle, but I want it to look. I want it to have a nice gradient throughout the rest of the nail. And I understand my nail beds are small, but make it work. It's not my job to tell you how to do it. I don't have nice long nail beds. They're
For
nice and little short.
reference.
I have very tight,
I have massive
very
nail beds.
small. Yes.
We're
Yeah.
opposites.
No, we are. I
I
know.
don't either.
Oh my
Yeah.
I
god,
have
we
wide
yang,
nails,
yang,
but
yang.
very short nail beds.
I mean, yeah, I have little baby nail beds.
No, you and Gabs are very similar.
We've large. That's our life.
They can have short nails and
I can't
still look
imagine.
long.
But I also feel like your nails always look good. So if you are dedicated, you will figure it out.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so I want the nice magenta, the off hot pink magenta type orb, but I want a clear underlay in the bottom, which is not because that's the color of the UV gel, it's clear. And then I want it to have a nice gradient throughout. I want it to look like a nice beaming star, a hot magenta star. But then at my cuticle, I want a nice caterpillar of chrome, of silver chrome. But you have to do the black, underlay so that the chrome really shows. So she's looking at me, she's like, she's looking at me and she's just like, yeah. You came to the right fucking place, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah. Of course I got you,
Best place
bitch.
on
I'm gonna be here
earth.
sitting with you for about 2.5 hours, but I don't care. I had the time. I
Oh
was like,
my
I'm really,
God.
especially because I'm about to get my period. And when I'm about to get my
Right.
period,
You need to
I become
look
very particular.
great.
That's when I start snatching.
Only when you have your period.
Yeah, that only.
You gotta look great.
If I am not on my period, I'll be at the nail salon and she could take a shit on my nails and I'd be like, no, like, thank you. Like, I love this. Thank you so much. I don't care. When I'm on my
I don't
period,
have time for the nail salon all day.
I'm snatching the flat iron out of my hairdresser's hand. I'm saying, I will do it my fucking self. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
me, period or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it myself. So I'm like, I bet. So we sitting there, whatever. She paints my entire nail bed magenta red. So I'm like,
I said,
hold on. So I'm like,
That's not what I asked
because
for.
I see, I'm hawking her with my eyes, and she does it. So I'm just like, so I take it back. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. We did a hallway. So the red.
Where's my orb?
And we is about to look like a star in the sky. So they say it. You know, it ain't it. And my mom's right there too, because I took her to get her. So I took her to get her nails done. So she's sitting there. She goes, "Oh, it's so awesome. It's so orb. She wants like the orb, like a yellow star,
Like a glowing light.
like a glowing light. You know, Goto, I know what you want, man. Don't get upset." And I'm like, "No, I'm not getting upset. I'm just gonna let her know because this is what I want."
Smoke billowing out of her ears.
Whoa! So I'm like, no.
I'm not upset.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I'm
no.
gonna have to take it back and
Yeah, like I'm like, nah, like it's fine. So then I'm like, wait. You painted my whole nail the magenta red. It was the number 48, and it was the B color. I remember because I stared at the bottle for almost 5 hours.
Right. Like I know what I want.
I was at the nail salon from 3 to 8.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, and they stood open an extra hour for me because I refused to leave. I actually
They
left
will
and came
do
back.
that. They will do
I
that.
actually left and came back. And I don't care. I don't care. So I'm like, oh no, like that, yeah, no. No. So then the owner came by. She's like, I know what you want. And I'm like, okay, great. Love that.
Do it.
So then she's like, so then they're telling her, all the staff comes, they're hovering around me. And I'm fueling off the energy of the staff. It's recharging my battery. Yeah, we're all chanting there in a circle. We're all chanting there in a circle. Yeah.
So like the orb to just appear on
Or
the nail.
just would my nails right now just be magenta red? Okay. So I'm like, yeah, tell her what I want. So then they pull out a sponge, and I'm like, okay, fine.
Orb.
It's giving ombre. So then I tried to change
Right,
my
right,
vernacular.
Right.
So that
Maybe
she
I
can
was
properly,
off.
So she can probably understand. So I'm like, maybe she doesn't understand what I'm saying when I say orb. You know, what
Right.
the light
True,
from within.
maybe.
Right.
You know, the light that's shining through right now. So I'm like, okay, it's an ombre, but it's an ombre from the circle.
From the circle out.
So at that point, y'all, the whole staff was around me, and I can't lie to you, and I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I did the base myself, bitch. I grabbed it.
salon.
Oh, I grabbed it. I was like, never mind. I said, take this off. And I'm not being a dick. I'm not being a dick because I'm not a dick
you
when
want
it comes
what
to
you
it.
want.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
like,
I'm like,
yeah,
you know,
it's just like,
and I'm
enough.
telling her, I'm like, all you gotta do, because you know,
And now, because you said orb, they want to charge you $200. So it's like, listen, you didn't
Give
do
me
it
what
though.
I want.
yeah,
Right.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, no. So I'm like, okay. I mean, and I'm not being a dick, but it's just like I'm telling her how to do it because I do makeup very well. So I'm talking in the terms of makeup. I'm talking about gradient,
Right.
the color from within, the shades. I'm pulling
no
out the
idea.
color directory. I'm pulling out the materials, and I'm like, all right,
The color.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm like, all you have to do is plop it in the middle, and then kind of let it disperse naturally.
Right.
The way that the oils and the shades will flow through, it'll do it by
And say
itself,
something good.
bitch.
It's giving you need to learn how to do your nails yourself.
Heavy on it. So I'm doing it myself. I got the sponge and I'm like, all right, what to do? My mom's sitting there.
They
She's
should
just
pay
like,
you.
yeah. So she's sitting there and the lady's just like, ah, ha, ha. And I'm like,
Yeah.
suck my dick, bitch. So I'm like, I bet. Then,
Please note the nails are not orbing. There's
No.
no magenta.
no. I mean, it was when I was like, take it all off. Because I'm going to do it. I rolled up my sleeves. I did it myself. I was with the sponge down, listening to my music on my AirPod Maxes. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'm like, you see, this is what I mean by orb. So I'm like, okay. So now what I want is I want a 3D design. I'm a stupid bitch for this one. I'm a stupid asshole for this shit. Holy shit.
I was going to say, you really thought.
I was gonna see it through. And I wasn't gonna give up. I was not gonna give up. So I was like,
A+ for dedication.
yeah. I was like,
You really gave them the benefit of the doubt.
and
No,
did.
you didn't.
really
And
did.
did. This is only an hour and a half in, guys. I was there for 5 hours. Oh yeah.
This is only an hour
Say
and a
I
half.
hang
have
on
to
it.
go to the bathroom.
Wait until I'm done with this. And then we
I'm
take the 2 minutes break.
driving.
All right, so wait.
We're
All
only
right.
an hour and a half.
All right, fine. So then she pulls out the UVG to do the thing. So the owner's there. She's hovering and she's like, oh, I know how you are, whatever. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'm like,
Literally don't know me.
so I'm like, we're doing another layer this because this is too thin. I want it to be a juicy, I want it to really engrave the cuticle. I want the chrome to be raised out. And she goes, yeah, we're going to do another layer. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I don't
and
know
I'm
why
gonna
you
have to see it.
trusted them so
I'm gonna have to
much.
see
Why
it
did you
through.
trust them so much?
Because
What
the
was-
hoe over there know how to do it, so why don't these bitches know how to do it?
Okay.
So and the hoe from over there kept coming over.
No, I agree.
Talking,
Like, looking, talking.
talking.
just
So I'm like,
talking.
okay, like, thank you. Thank you. No, I think she was just telling them, fuck that hoe. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her. Whatever.
Oh my God.
So, no, it wasn't giving. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, nope, can't do it. So then the owner was like, you know what? I got you, whatever. Because at that point, I took them back and I was starting to cry, but I was fighting because I was so angry.
I
So
would have been sobbing
I
already.
was like, I have to be honest. This isn't what I want. It's not what I want. It's not okay. We have to take this off. Ow. So then the owner was like, I got you, bitch. Come. She took everything off. She started doing it.
You bitch.
I have
Let
to
me
check
tell you,
my
I know
phone.
people are very against this, but if you want something, just cry. Just
No,
cry.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
agree.
that works. And
No, I
pretty good
agree.
French does too.
You know, I agree.
People don't want to see. People will either empathize with you, sympathize with you,
Or
or
they
they just
don't
don't
wanna
want you to
deal.
cry.
Yeah.
Right, and
Like
so
they just
when you
it
do,
makes them uncomfortable. They don't want to do it, and they'll give you what you want. Just cry. Everybody,
Yeah.
just cry.
Yeah.
it's
So
a great
I don't.
tactic.
The videos on my phone and my phone's the one recording. So I have the actual photo of my phone. Guys, my finger looked like it just legitimately
When
like
you
there was
raised the
like
blade.
there was an axer that came through a nail salon. And says, I'm just chopping off fingertips. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to chop off some fingertips. That's my thing. So that's it. And like I was the first one there. He went bang, and I was just like, I'm gonna put it into the
Paint
finalized.
it.
Just the
yeah.
one finger.
Paint it.
I'm gonna, when I edit this podcast and when it is up for viewing,
We're throwing
I'm
pictures
going
in.
to have the picture of the nail
Yes,
because
you have
everyone,
to.
everyone is gonna be like, what is that? What is that? what is that? So she did it, and I walked out, and then I cried in the car, like scream cried, like I was just like, and then I called and I said, no, I can't do this, and I came back, and then now I just have Funny Bunny on my nails. That's my always Aggie.
I have to go to the bathroom,
Okay.
guys.
This has been the deepest dive into an always Aggie.
Say, I'm really
we've ever
sorry to
had.
have you. I actually recently just went off of a 1-month hiatus from the nail salon. I couldn't
No,
do
it's
it.
too much.
It's
Listen,
just
I do
so
not
bad,
recommend
and we
doing your
spend
nails like I
so
do,
much money.
But I don't go to
It's
salons
not
for this
even
reason.
worth it after a while.
No, it's not.
Like, you're going home and you're sad. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather have my bare nails than have these crooked acrylics on my fingertips.
No, it's like bad.
Yes.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm not going.
No,
I'm not
literally.
going to Harlem
right.
and booking a spot 3 months in
doing a
advance.
deposit
I'm not doing it.
for you to literally
I'm not doing
not do anything.
Learn
I'm
how
not
to do
doing
your
it.
own
It's
nails.
really getting
Learn how to do your own
torturous.
everything. Cut your own hair.
I want to,
dye
but
your
at the
own
same
hair.
time, like, that's the only thing I look forward to.
Yeah, I
That's
want
true. It
convenience.
is
I
a
want to
form
get a
of
foot
self-care.
rub. I want to get my
Yeah, yeah.
cuticles cut. Like, why can't I just do that? Not for $800,000 and correctly, because now it's at the point where they're like water, paint, then charge $7
Because I think
again.
everybody is just
Charge
out
$7.
for
Charge
the money.
$7.
Everything is so cheap these days, like so cheaply done. Not cheap money wise.
But
Everything
it can't
is expensive
be
as hell.
acceptable. If
But
you
nothing.
if you a nail
there's
girly,
no quality in anything
it's
anymore.
never going to be
No.
acceptable because we're coming from the $36 pedicure with the massage, $25 acrylic, $15 fill. That's where we're coming from. You cannot.
There
like,
used to be a
Oh, it's
small
ridiculous.
population of people who
It
went
is
and got
so
their nails
absurd.
done. So they could take their time, they could do things with quality, they can be skilled in certain aspects of whatever, chrome, 3D, whatever. Nowadays, everybody's coming in to get the same type of things and to get all of these intricate ass things.
These
because
blocks of time that you put a deposit on are 4.5 hours. I used to go to the nail salon at 1 o'clock.
they're not
I'm out by
training people to do these things, they just want
2:50.
people in and out.
I'm Aggie when I get out of there.
Like 250.
I'm Aggie. I'm
and
Aggie.
that's even with me getting the la designs on every finger. this. That's what it's
Remember
giving.
when you used to pick your design from like the nails?
That's
in the
what I mean. And honestly, they're fire design. So like, I'm just like,
When
y'all
me and
not
Gab were
doing.
little,
You put
our
little
mom
pebbles.
used to take us to get our nails done, and we
Little
would like
pebbles,
pick the
little
designs.
diamonds. 4 diamonds is $87.
Everybody could do the
Enough.
designs.
I'm
It was
over
like
it. I'm over it. I
a
don't wanna do
normal
it.
thing. You would go get your nails done and you would get the design. That was like a
It was
normal
normal. It was
thing.
part of the
Everybody knew how to
package.
do it.
Part of the package.
It was part of the package. Yes.
No, I'm done. I think it is ridiculous the
Yeah.
amount that we spend to be beautified. I went to Italy. Getting your lashes done was $10. Why are we paying $180?
Because we live in America.
And I get it, but at the same time, it should not be acceptable. There's just certain things where it's like, chill.
You would think, but unfortunately, no one wants to chill because everything right now is about how much money can you make? Hustle culture.
Honestly, my
Milk
hiatus
the
from the nail
most out
salon
of any
did me
little thing
good
that you can do.
because I came back, I got them done. I called the guy. I said, "This is what I want. This is what I don't like. Make sure it doesn't happen." I had to stand my ground. I went in. He did exactly what I wanted.
I had to stand my ground.
No, it's crazy.
to get my nails
We
done.
taking
It's
these
ridiculous.
warlike positions to get our
Yeah.
nails done.
Ridiculous.
And I'm
No.
done.
It's
I'm tired.
ridiculous.
No,
Yeah,
like I'm over
I
it.
literally was
I don't
like,
wanna
"This
do it
is
no
what I
more.
want. I'm coming now. This is what it is," and that's what happened. And I'm very, very, very pleased.
No, I'm Aggie. Yeah, no, Scoop, I am Aggie. I don't know if you missed my always Aggie, but I am. We're back. All right. Yeah. So what we wanted to talk about for the topic was I wanted to ask y'all a question.
Yes.
How many years would you say that it takes a transplant to be able to be considered as an honorary New Yorker? My take is 15 years at least.
20 minimum.
So I want to say 12, but also at the same time, I just feel like 20.
12 to 20?
12 to 20. I just feel like, how do you know where the G train goes? Like, you don't know. And it takes experience to understand that, especially if you live in Manhattan. Like, there's certain things that just have to happen to you as a New Yorker that simply is not going to happen in that 12-year span.
Yeah.
And it happens with growth.
Yeah, I feel like an even hotter take is you're not really a New Yorker until you've like experienced some New York shit, like the gentrification of your neighborhood.
Right.
Like if you are moving to
And
New
you're
York
not
and
the
you're
gentrifier.
immediately moving into a penthouse apartment or some nice house apartment in Manhattan, if you're not even at least making it through one of the outer boroughs before you hit Manhattan, I'm sorry, you're like, there's just no way.
Right.
Because
you
how
claim
can you
that.
really experience what it is to be a New Yorker if you're just living in the lap of luxury to begin with? It just doesn't really make sense to me.
What's Gucci, Heather?
I also feel like that hustle mentality is kind of missing from the implant in general. I don't
transplant.
The transplant. Implant, transplant, whatever you are.
Our live studio audience is showing us your
Our
tits.
studio audience is flashing us right now. And I wish you guys could see this, but you can't. But I will say that the implant or the transplant, I just feel like there's just certain things that you have to go through, and a hustle is being like number one, number two, that you have to just experience in order to be a New Yorker. And I don't mean coming here and deciding not to dip into your trust fund.
Thank you so
I don't
much for
mean
the
that.
hand heart, Scoopy.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Scoopy.
Thank
Isn't Scoopy
you.
always on our side?
Oh, I mean, he's wonderful. I mean,
Oh,
he's a straight man moderator here.
I was gonna
and
say,
if you
is he
don't
not
love
our
it, you will
moderator?
lie. You know, he really is like he's, you
Thank
know.
you,
I mean,
Scoopy.
He's fabulous. He's wonderful. He's everything you would, want a man to be. Yeah, I feel like you could just, even when transplants have like years and years in, I feel like you
It's
can
not giving.
totally just smell the non-New Yorker on them. And you know what's so crazy is I'm not J-Lo, I'm from the block New Yorker. I'm really not. Because I know that's probably totally what it's giving, that we're sitting here and we're just like, we're from the block. We're from the block. But it's like, there's a reason why y'all want to be considered New York. There's a reason
Right, and why are the
why.
questions even being asked? Because for me, I've never asked about another city.
No.
I don't care.
What makes me an honorary Floridian? It doesn't even sound
I
right.
don't care.
I don't want to be.
I literally don't care.
Yeah.
And I know I have more money than you because our minimum wage is higher. Guys, it's all in the math. I don't care how you take that. I don't care. We have money out here. We're not
I
broke.
don't even think it's that. Like, you can't even.
It really
you can't
is
even
on
name
some
it.
if you can make
if
it.
you have to ask, you,
can't-
don't
yeah,
got it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
How
I
expensive
agree.
is New York? It's too expensive for you.
Too expensive for you if you're asking.
Yeah.
Really.
Stay
if you
home.
want to know what it takes to be a New Yorker, it's not you. You're not it.
Yeah.
Like,
Or when
if
you're
you have
asking,
to ask, you just
I just feel like when you're asking, it's just like,
So you want to take? Well, I can't say what I want to say.
yeah.
yeah.
If people ask, "Oh, where are you from?"
Yeah.
I would be embarrassed to say anywhere outside of New York, and I would be embarrassed to say that I'm trying to be that way. I would be embarrassed to ever not rep my city.
You know what's crazy? Like it's
Okay,
a
Jen-
dream.
okay,
to
Jennifer.
come here.
Right? I would be embarrassed. Like, I would hate to be from Chicago and be like, I'm from New York. Because I went to college there for
Like
3
that
years.
girl who made the Brooklyn
Like,
Girls
enough.
song. She wasn't even from Brooklyn.
Enough. You're not from here. Enough. How
didn't even go
embarrassing.
here.
Me, I can say I'm from New York anywhere I go. And it's always a moment. It's always a
Born
It
in
moment.
always
Borough
gives.
Park,
Yeah, it
went
always
to
gives.
school in
Always
Alphabet
gives.
City.
Always a moment.
always
Always
gives.
a You know,
Yeah.
it's always
Oh, it's
fabulous.
like, I knew it.
Yeah. You're aggressive.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I've had people think I'm from California because of the way I talk.
As
Yeah.
myself as well.
But the second
Myself
somebody
as well.
tries me, there's no question.
I've gotten California and I've gotten fucking the UK, and it
That's
annoys
crazy.
me.
It's so true.
It annoys me so much
Are you from the UK?
when people ask me if I'm from the UK, because I'm just like, how?
I get Boston and I'm like,
No,
it's
they're
silly.
being no, they
No,
don't
it's
know
silly.
the demographic.
no, it is
but
silly.
when I get the UK,
It's also just because New York is
it's
that
just
diverse,
dumb.
too.
No, I'm not from the UK. I'm from fucking Staten Island. Enough.
Staten Island. I do love Staten Island, I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all seen the show Mob Wives. Enough.
Thank
not
you
the
so
live
much.
studio
Thank you.
audience destroying
The set.
the set.
Yeah, no, I love that so much. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, okay, so then let's talk about some of the most wonderful things about being a part of New York. Now, I had asked this on my story. I had a couple of people respond. One
Right.
person did say that we are all superstars, but nobody gives a flying fuck.
Exactly. Celebrities, I've actually read that celebrities love living here and being here because nobody gives a fuck who they are. And it's true. I've seen plenty out, and I literally sat on the stage while Drake and Future were performing and never turned around once. I was looking at the audience the whole time, lit off my ass, listening to songs like, yeah. Never turned around once. Who cares?
I was walking into high school, and Mr. Big was right there. And I was just like, I see him on TV.
Oh, you crazy for that. I would have went up. I would have went up. But you don't watch Sex and the City.
No, I'm obsessed. I love it, but like, what am I gonna say?
Yeah, you're
like,
just like,
hi,
ah.
it's 8:36 a.m. Like, I don't really like. Hi, like, he gotta go.
I'm saying hi to Mr. Big.
I said
Christopher
hey.
North.
He looked back,
North.
and then he kept fucking
Yeah.
looking, and he was massive. He was big as fuck. He was big, and I was just like, wow, he looks so familiar. And Andrew was like, yeah, he's from Sex and the City. And I was like,
You didn't even know at first. And
I had no idea.
Exactly.
Because you know what it is?
And
You
that's
see
what it
these
is.
people like in the regular, and you're like, oh my God.
Great.
I mean,
Great.
I don't deny it, you know. I won't go where I want to go. But,
Okay.
but,
Sounds like you already went there.
but no, I was, whatever. What I will say is, when you see these people in Manhattan, it's very hard to be on some, hey!
Yeah.
Because it's just like, you're ordering a croissant. And
Right,
it's
you
very
don't want to be
enough.
that person also
It's
because
very
everybody
enough.
else is just doing. This is the thing. New Yorkers mind their own business.
like that's what you should
That's
do.
really what it is. If you're a New Yorker, you're minding your own business, and if you're not, then you're probably not.
I also love about New York
See,
that
somebody
we're
say
not
nothing.
that we're constantly not on some like good morning, how are you?
No,
I love that
it's
about
not
it.
good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not good every
ignore me.
day.
Yeah.
Don't
It really
look
ain't.
through
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Y'all
Don't
in the
see me.
South
Yeah.
and Tennessee
Yeah.
and stuff, y'all can say it's good
Yeah.
every
It's
day.
like it's like how
not.
are you? Down bad.
Down bad.
Down
I owe
bad.
my
And what are you
rent.
gonna do about it?
I got bills to pay.
Oh.
I'm tired. I'm sad. There's a lot of things to say, and you guys just like be running with that. Don't talk to me
Yeah.
when you see me before 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely feel you on that. Somebody also said the energy and the attitude. Andrew said that. The energy and the attitude.
Love you, and I think our energy and our attitude
There's
is very,
definitely a New York energy.
There
Yes.
is, but it's very get to the point.
It's
Y'all
very
wanna
it's very
talk.
rah-rah too though.
It is rah-rah. We love the antics. We do love the antics.
Yeah.
We do love the antics.
Yes, I feel like any time I've gone out of state with my friends, you can tell
That
we're from New York or that we're just not from there.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I love it when I'm working. I love it when I'm working and I'm working with
Yeah.
people and they're like, "You're from here," and I'm like,
And
Of course.
Yes, yes, I
"Of
am.
course I am."
anytime I go anywhere, I could go friggin' 5 miles south. I don't even know what that means because I'm from New York. And somebody is going to say, "You're a Yankee." And I'm like, I am. Like, I don't know what to say to that. But they hear my voice and they know what it is. When I go overseas, I try my best not to talk out in public. I really do. It's something that I think...
Why? They think you're from the UK.
No, they just think... Honestly, there's only... When I was in the UK, everyone thought I had family from the UK. But I will say that when I was in the UK, they were like, "Oh, you spent time in America, but you have family out here." And I'm like, no. I'm an American-ass bitch from New York, whatever.
An American ass bitch.
I'm ignorant. I don't know the laws. And I tell them, because what am I going to do? Sit here and pretend? No, I can Google as much as I can, but I don't know the ins and outs. But I will say that I always make it a point to be on some... I'm not speaking until I have to speak, which is usually when I'm buying something and then everyone figures out that I'm just very American.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I literally be on some. And I think you guys will find it fascinating because I genuinely will not speak. I just won't speak.
I don't believe it.
That's hilarious.
No, I won't speak.
I do believe it.
I just will be like.
I feel like you do get into those modes even here sometimes. It depends on your
Sometimes.
environment. Yeah.
It depends. But no, I just, when I go overseas, I won't say a word because they'll be like, oh, she's Cambodian. Okay. She's from Nigeria.
Sure.
Literally, anytime anybody says like, "Oh, you're from there," I'm just like, "Mm-hmm."
I've been to Jamaica twice, and every time I was Jamaican, I just don't speak out in public. I only speak at the resort
Smart.
because, like, I look the part, and then once I speak, it's over. So I have nothing to say.
Yeah. User 123ABC, I'm a baby, infant, toddler, bitch, boy, maid, said, "Is this a spoof or a skit, or is this for real? Where are you from?
Are you
honey?
for real?
Yeah, where are you from,
Where you
doll?
from?
Yeah, where are you from, my love? We'll revisit that when you respond. Yeah. I had another person. Oh, fuck, I'm trying to remember. Other people that wrote. Fuck.
Where was that?
On my Instagram, I asked people what do they love most about New York. Kaya said the links, the events, the antics.
The antics.
There's
and
nothing
links.
like when it starts getting warm and
Oh my God.
There's
It
nothing
very much
like New York
gives.
City in warm
It
weather.
very much gives Unlocked on Netflix, guys. It's very much giving. We open the cell doors. It's giving. We open the cell doors. Whatever happens, happens.
Yes.
And I'm not kidding.
And there's
Unfortunately,
always
11
something
people are
happening.
going to die. But
They will.
they will. And that's just really what it is.
and
but,
we'll pull one out for them.
yeah,
course.
but we are going to sit here and we are going to bask in the 63 degrees as if it has never been basked
The
in
sun is
before.
out. It's over.
It's over.
curtains.
It's over.
It's curtains.
It's over.
It is curtains. Like today, for example. Today was
Yes.
a cute. Today
Today
was a cute.
home
64
run.
The breeze can be what it wants to
Yeah.
be.
If the sun is out,
if the sun is out,
unstoppable.
it's over.
Now y'all-
Unstoppable.
now y'all
Yeah.
screaming
I'm
about it.
gonna do a couple nights. I'm gonna do a couple nights in jail. It is very much giving that.
If
We are
the sun is
committing
out, I'm going
crimes.
to jail.
We are
And I don't
trying
care.
Yeah.
things.
I'll go to jail with the sun's out.
Yeah.
What's a little jail?
Yeah.
A little overnight.
A little overnight.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It very much
Who
is giving that. I
cares?
was sitting outside today, outside of Staten Island Mall, and I was sitting there and I was just like, what I'm finna get into tonight? What outfit you up to?
Like, what is next?
The night is
What are
young.
we on? 10 p.m. Where are we going?
Who, where, and
What's
why?
open? What's
And
open? What's
why?
going on?
And how and why?
Yes.
Listen.
Because I'm sad. Let's
What
go.
borough? Who
Wow.
cares?
Yeah.
In the Bronx, we're going. After till 6 a.m., we're there. Who cares? Somebody's basement, I will
It's
be
very
there.
much giving who cares. And we
Yeah.
Exactly.
not the live studio audience, actually what the happy is.
Well, yeah. Well, what's it giving after?
Exactly,
Always.
exactly.
Always. No matter what time
Work
it
at
is.
9
Like,
a.m., I'm going home at 8:45.
Yeah,
there's
and
your
I got
problem.
15 minutes to watch.
yeah. She got, this live studio's got their legs widespread.
Open. It's we're on go.
I got 3 hoes, but tonight I got 6.
Mind you, the sun is down now, but the sun was
I
out
got
today,
6.
so we're still on
The
one.
sun was out today and we were outside. We were at TJ Maxx.
I ain't going to work.
Yeah, and I want to.
I'm sick.
Listen.
No, I can't make it.
I got the vid.
I can't make it.
Listen, a COVID symptom.
Mm-hmm.
I could infect everyone.
I don't
I
I don't
don't
want to
know
do
if I
that. There are
will.
people out here
I
unvaccinated.
don't know if I will.
We need to take precautionary measures.
Yes.
Exactly. And so I need to be at the
Quarantine
park
2 weeks minimum.
while y'all be at work.
Yes.
That's what needs to happen.
And
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it to you on that.
Send the fire emoji if you agree.
Send a
'Cause
fire
I know
emoji.
you do.
Send a fire
outside
emoji.
I
too.
know
It's
you
the same people we run into.
Spam the fire
It's
emoji.
giving
If you're,
fire.
I want everybody to send it at least 3 to 4 times separately. The fire emoji.
the fire
Separately.
fucking emoji because we know that y'all know what it is.
Yes.
Fire, fire, fire. Plum, plum, plum. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Steph said this weekend gonna be 70s.
Exactly.
And we gonna be outside.
You already know,
Damn,
Steph.
I
Me and
got
the
work.
girl.
Where are
me
we
and
going?
the girl are going to Cape May on Friday.
Where you
Go
going?
where?
Cape May.
There's a campaign.
What the fuck is that?
Cape May?
One of them.
Huh?
One of the beaches. Some beach on the shore.
One of them.
Camp May?
Cape May. It's all the way at the very, very
It's a
tippy
little
bottom.
bougie. It's cute. We got a little house. We got bikes and all that.
Very
so
cute.
me and Emmy girl are going there this weekend. We're gonna have a blast.
That sounds
We're
like
gonna
a
go to the
blast.
winery. We're gonna go to the brewery. She's gonna try
The
some
winery
biscuits.
and the brewery.
Yeah, we going to both.
The winery
baby.
and
The
the
brewery.
brewery.
The baby who is not
Holy
even a year
shit.
old yet.
She be outside and she loves to travel and she loves to experience many people.
She loves
I think
to
it's
go
always so
outside.
hilarious that babies can't talk. They can't. All they can do is this,
They're just
and
there.
their parents be like, they love it.
But they do. You could tell because
But you
they're
could
like
tell
active.
because when sis don't love something,
Right, if
you
she
can
doesn't
tell.
like it, she'll
oh my
tell
god, you can tell. It's just
Okay.
torture.
Okay.
When they're
okay.
happy and they're just they don't do anything.
They're not going to be like,
nothing to
"Hey,
do.
I
There's
love it
nothing to
here,"
do.
but you'll feel their vibes.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
just nothing for them to do to show you that they love it. It's just like you're a normal person. And then when they start wilding, you're like, what about this environment is not the vibe? And then you figure it out and you're like, okay, that's never the vibe again. But I will say, Emmy girl, she's a great person. Great person.
She's a great person.
Great person.
Yeah, beautiful
Love her.
person, beautiful gowns, beautiful
Beautiful
person.
styles.
Mhm.
We love her. We do. So yeah, she gonna be there. She got a sun hat. Oh my god.
You gotta get the sun hat. You gotta get it.
She
You
has
gotta get
a
it up
sun
and ready.
hat.
No, she had a sun visor. She's doing like a sun like.
But she had the
circle.
little thing, the little.
That's not a sun hat. I'm talking about the straw shit.
Oh. You
Yeah.
want it particularly made out of straw.
She's getting a full. I'm here to collect
You
your
wanted
receipt.
to get like the little wide brim.
Oh, I
hat.
can't wait. It's here. I have to go pick it up tomorrow.
Got it.
Loves it.
All right.
All right, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I was gonna ask y'all if you had anything to say about New York, which is so stupid.
Let's
honestly.
stop punching bitches in the face.
Let's start.
Let's stop.
Oh.
Let's stop.
Oh,
Yeah, because they be cutting things. Let's stop punching bitches in the face, and also, let's
Unless
just,
they deserve it.
Yeah, I honestly disagree with that. But I don't think they deserve it in any realm. If a man's doing it, they have no logical reason
No, yeah, that's
to
true.
be doing it, and they also just are not logical. So any reason that they come up with is not going to work.
I say as a rebuttal,
That's
bitches
true.
just start punching everybody in the face.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone approaches you, punch them in the face. We are not condoning violence. I know we had someone in here.
Punch in
Oh.
the face. We're not condoning violence.
But
No.
if they
I
look like they're
personally
coming
think
after
that
you and you live in New York,
is due sometimes.
welcome to our mayoral understanding of the laws.
I think that sometimes
Thank you,
violence
Eric
is
Adams.
necessary. I think some people need to get their ass beat.
Thank you, Eric Adams, for making it this way. So yes, we will be punching anyone that comes at us sideways.
Yeah.
We love you.
All right, we haven't decided to wrap up yet.
She's just telling them that she loves them.
Oh, okay. You were just saying that you love him just to say you love him?
I thought we were wrapping up. What the fuck are we doing?
Honestly, I kind of do want to wrap up.
I don't know what we're doing.
I would like to wrap up, honestly.
So let's wrap.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up. Yeah.
Well, we're done.
Oh, rappy,
Yeah.
rappy.
We're going to wrap
We
up.
love
a
you
quick one.
guys.
You know, they say that
Give a shit.
everything in life isn't perfect, but we are.
Sometimes.
I am.
I'm perfect all the time.
Yeah.
I don't really
Josh's
know.
canteen just fell over.
That's how true it is, I guess. I'm not always perfect.
She is, and so am I, and so is Say.
Yo.
All right.
So good looks. Take care. Bye.
Bye.